Okay, so another video here on the whole talking sort of train here. Yeah, making all these videos again because I have things to talk about. I don't expect anyone to see this, but if you do, then feel free to listen along and, you know, all that good stuff. So this is sort of a part 2 to my last video called Nothing Feels the Same, which, by the way, thank you all for the support on that. Like, it actually is really wholesome to hear people's opinions and thoughts on, you know, the last video and stuff. So I appreciate you guys for watching. It means a lot. Sort of in this part here, it's kind of like an extension to the last one. Not really. There are similar things, but I'll get into. But today's topic that I want to talk about, which has been on my mind for a while, is, was the past really better? What do I mean by this? Was anything pre-2020 better? You know, like 2018, 17, 16, 2010s, 2000s, even earlier than that if you're born earlier than that. And I still wanted to talk about it because a lot of people say you should focus on the present, which I do agree with. You should always worry about what's happening in the moment, not what's going on for the future or back then. But this has been on my mind for the past day or two, and I want to talk about it because I'm someone that goes back to the past a lot. Like, I don't even watch TikTok. I rarely watch anything brain rot, and I try to stay away from it. And I've never ever changed myself as a person. I've always been myself for the longest time, and you know, I'm someone that has like a pretty big heart and is very considerate about people's emotions and things like that, which, you know, people say they appreciate, but then they don't, which I don't know. But anyway, so in my last video called Nothing Feels the Same, I talked about how I just don't care about what's going on in the moment, and will cling on to the past, which in retrospect isn't a good thing. Obviously hanging on to something from the past isn't good, or is it? So I've been wondering this for a while now about whether it is a good thing or not, and I think I've kind of realized that it sort of depends. I feel like in the day, whatever makes people happy is what factors in whether they appreciate what's going on right now or in the past. Me personally, I could not care less what's happening right now, like in this current moment or for the future. I'm still holding on to my younger self, but also things that I enjoyed when I was younger. So for example, it could be playing games, going outside, you know, things like that my younger self would have appreciated. And it's like, you know, this is not an example here, but I go back and play old school games and I listen to music, even from the 80s. I wasn't even born in the 80s. And I listen to music from the 80s. Like, it's stuff like that that I seriously appreciate. But I can't relate to other people about that. Like, I can't. If I talk to someone about, oh, hey, do you remember this from, like, X amount of years ago? The two responses I probably get is, oh, yeah, I do, or no, I don't care. Which, fair enough, but what if it's something I want to talk about? What if it's something I want to relate to you with? Just no one does. And then it leaves me stuck because it's like, it's sort of the same thing but with other people, right? I have people ask me, oh, hey, did you hear about this and that, and you know, this on TikTok or whatever, and I'm like, no, I don't watch TikTok. I swear to God, every time the moment I say I don't watch TikTok, everyone's just looking at me weirdly, or is just like, I can be in Discord call and everyone's just like gets all weird about it, and like almost agitated in a way. And it's like, what, you never heard of someone that doesn't pay attention to social media, that doesn't really care for it that much? I don't get it. It's really bizarre. But yeah, it's like I was saying before, I reminisce on old things. Like, for example, I'm watching the Marble Hornets right now. You know that old YouTube series? That's like 16 years old or something. And like, that sort of stuff I appreciate because it feels authentic. It feels genuine. Where stuff I watch now just feels like rushed, slop, just things like that. Anything to grab your attention, cash grabs, your attention span decreases. Like, it's overrated as hell. And yeah, I'm gonna sound like an old bloody boomer saying this, but yeah, I'm an old soul at heart. I have an old soul, but young body. So it's hard for me because, like, I can't relate to anybody anymore. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm so focused on the past or what, but it's like, I always do everything old school. Like, I still feel like I'm stuck in the 2000s, and I've not moved on past it. I don't want to move on past it. If anything, I was happier 15 years ago, 10 years ago. Like, you know, some of my biggest memories was playing, like, old racing games because I'm a car guy, right? I played Midnight Club, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Carbon, the old Buzz games, if you guys remember those. Some old Sonic games here and there. Like, those are stuff that I think is authentic and genuine, and you don't get that anymore. You really don't, and it's sad because I wish it was still like that. But I don't know, man. It's like, I just don't know how to feel about, like, modern society, or just people don't feel the same, things like that. But I don't know. But then there's some positives, you know, to worrying about now, which is, you know, that you've got things to look forward to that you might be saving up for, or you might be planning on doing, or thing that you want to achieve. That's things that's good about the present, but doesn't hit the same as the past, if that makes sense. So yeah, this has been on my mind for a while. And it's making me wonder, like, am I really that different to other people? Like, do people just seriously not appreciate my kind anymore? I don't know. But anyway, so it's time to answer the question. Was the past really better? The answer is no, but for some people it might be. What I mean by this is, for someone like myself, yes, I think the past is better, and I think me still holding on to most of it is a good thing, because if I let go of it, I'm not myself anymore. If I let go of everything that I had loved 10, 15, 20 years ago, it'd be pointless. It's like, it's silly. You just lose everything at that point. You'd forget what having a childhood's even like, you know? So, in that sense, I think it is better, because I don't really care about what's going on now. But to most people, no. Because you might have bad experiences, you probably don't care about it that much, and you worry about the present or the future, which is fine. But for me personally, it's just, I feel like whenever people are like that, they just change themselves just to look good, or sound good, or be an absolute jerk. And I don't care. I don't want to follow other people's footsteps. If people don't want to be my friend, or they don't want to listen to me, so be it. It's not my fault. But yeah, so that's sort of that. Guess that's kind of it. I just want to talk about it. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts too. Do you guys think the past is really better, or maybe am I just silly and the future's better, or the present? Let me know. But I just want to get my thoughts on that. It's kind of about it. Oh, and just real quick before I end off this video, I got a Discord server down below. So if any of you want to come and hang out and either chat with me or talk about just anything, whatever's on your mind or whatever, go ahead, feel free. I'd love for you guys to come and join, and maybe we can, you know, hang out, play games sometime. Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, if you're interested, links down below. But yeah, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.